Hey, hey, how are you guys? Hold on, redirecting. I don't know. Here we go. Here I am. Here I is. Let me just mute myself. Okay, so yeah, I'm here on my computer doing Zoom Loom, but then I have to have my phone so I can see your comments. How are you guys? Hi, Diana. Hi, Robin. Let me yank up my yoga pants. Jeez. Oh, TGI Friday. I'm always happy for Fridays. Thanks for tuning in and chatting with me today. I got a new car, and let me tell you, my brain is a little scrambled right now because I took my son to school in the new car. Well, in a car like my new car. I got a new car, but there's certain things that I wanted on the car. So they're like, okay, well, it's going to be 2 weeks. And so then they gave me a loaner car that looks like my car. And I don't know what to do with it. I can put it into drive, barely, and put it into park. But hi, yay, thanks for hopping on, guys. But there's a whole lot of stuff, and then it beeps at me. I don't know. So I was sitting and I told myself, okay, this leads right into intuition. Okay, maybe common sense. Okay, I said to myself, self, when you get home from taking Bubba to school, do not mess with the car. Do not mess with the car. Just go in the house, do your live, do your work, and then when the day is done, come back out and fiddle with the car. But do I listen to myself? No, I do not. Do you listen to yourself? I mean, I do, but not as often as I should. So there I was, downloading an app because there's an app that's supposed to walk you through it. Why did it beep? Why did the doors lock? Like, the doors just locked. I mean, I was outside of the car, but as I'm walking into the house, see, I had already pulled myself away and I'm walking in the house, and all of a sudden I hear click. I did not tell you. Like, oh, great. This is like another child. It's bad enough my dog is like my third child. Now I got a fourth child. It's my car. And my car decided to lock itself. Why? I didn't tell you to do that. Maybe they have it that way at the dealership for like a safe thing, but no. Because what if I need to get something out of my car? I mean, there's nothing in my car right now because it's not my car. But you see what I'm saying? I got to figure that out. I don't know. I know, Melissa, my hair's getting long. Hold on. I got fuzzy. Yeah, hair's getting long. You never see it because it's always in a bun. But I just got my roots did, so she blowed it. So I thought, okay, we'll leave it down, but don't get used to it. Don't get used to it because it's hot here today too. Okay, so I need to put it up. So we're going to talk about intuition in your business. And I'm talking to you about it because it's funny. It wasn't my main topic that I was going to talk to you about today, but then I felt like my intuition was telling me to talk to you about your intuition. Yeah, hope that's it. When the keys get so far from the car, it locks. So, guys, you, and by you, I mean we, I think I know that we are not tapping into our intuition as often as we should be doing when it comes to our business, probably when it comes to our life. I think that there are probably a lot of things about your business that you don't need coaching on and you don't need training on, that you know. And I think that when you watch maybe my trainings or any other trainings and you hear something that really resonates, it resonates because you already knew it. Like you're like, ugh, I know that. I know this. I know this. Like, how many times do you come here with me on Fridays and you walk away like, I knew this? Because sometimes I think like I'm just sent here to just remind you of what you already know. I think that's like 90% of what I do. I'm not telling you anything that's earth shattering. I am just reinforcing what you already knew So if you could put trust in what you are, I still want you to show up with me, by the way. Okay. Just still come and say hi. Oh God, having a hot flash. Does anybody have these? Oh my God. Oh, sweetheart. I have no freedom. Lisa says they're in full lockdown in the UK. Oh no, I'm in California. We have no freedom. We have nothing. We have nothing. My lease was up on my car, so I had to go exchange my car. But yeah, no, we are full lockdown. We can't do anything. It needs to end. It needs to end. So yes, I feel like this is what's happening, that if you sat down and took a quiet moment, and I think that, you know, after the Friday Facebook Lives would be a good time, if you're showing up here for this training every Friday, 30 minutes with me at 9:30 Pacific time, when we're done, would be a good time for you to just take out your little cutie notebook and your little cutie pen and jot down your thoughts. Just do a brain dump onto a piece of paper. You know more than you think. You know more than you think. You know what the right thing is to do for your business. You just have been second guessing yourself, or maybe you're afraid. And I'll use myself as an example. So just now in 2021, because a series of events at the end of last year of 2020, and I scooped up a bunch of other teams, I decided, you know, I started getting irritated with the way my system was running. And what I found in my life, I always knew when it was time, when I was a single girl, when it was time for me to move. I lived in a lot of places. When it was time for me to leave where I was living, I would know, because I would go from, I love it here, I am so happy here. And a week later, I'm like, oh, starting to get irritated, right? Little things. And I learned that I could save myself pain by noticing the little things and then saying, oh, might be time to move. Just keep your eyes open because something might pop up, versus fight it. Because the more I fought it, the irritations grew, because I just felt like the universe moved me to a new place. Everything's always working out for me. Everything's always working out for you. So I learned, oh, okay, let's just not make this more uncomfortable than it has to be. Doesn't mean I was ready to move in the moment that I got the idea, but instead of, I would just take it as a sign. If something was aggravating me, you see how I shifted my energy. If something was starting to aggravate me, instead of getting mad about it, I would say, oh, maybe it's time for me to move. And I would open myself up, right? Same with your business. If you're doing something and you were chugging right along, and all of a sudden, let's say you were doing affiliates now, or online parties. Affiliate is just a new name for an online party, guys. I mean, I think you know this already, right? And you do your affiliate in a private group, and you have your affiliate add 25 of her friends. So you're building your network, you're building your connections, right? So let's just say you're cruising right along with that, and all of a sudden certain things start to irritate you about it. It's a sign, there's something else that I could be doing within this affiliate. There's something else. It doesn't always mean, oh, it's time for me to go start a new business, because why would you start from scratch? Wherever you go, there you are. You have to, like, why would you start from the beginning when you're already like halfway into it? Okay. So it doesn't mean that, but it could mean there's another idea. There's something really fun and exciting that you could be doing in those groups. And I don't know what it is. Play bingo with them. I don't know, but it could be something that's going to revolutionize your business and revolutionize your friends' businesses. And it could revolutionize the company that you're with, right? You don't know, but they're little breadcrumbs. Those are signs that we need to follow. So I started scooping up some teams, and it was really great because I got to work with a whole group of women that I hadn't gotten to work so closely with before. So I was all excited about that. But I started getting aggravated because I felt like I was doing too much, what do you call it? Housekeeping within the business, not like actual housekeeping, but like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I was doing too much busy work. I was doing too much administrative stuff. I wasn't bringing the best of what I had to offer to the table. Like I could offer so much more. So that was aggravating me. And I was thinking, I'm so busy sharing what corporate has and doing all these different things, copying and pasting, and oh, got to get this and this and this and this. And I just thought, I can do better than this. Okay, so that was exciting. But what I found is excitement and like fear are very close friends. They're like twins. So sometimes when I'm scared, I tell myself that I'm excited and it helps me. And sometimes when I'm excited, I'm like, I might be just a little bit scared right now, but let's focus on the fact that I'm excited about it. So I just opened myself up to, maybe there's a better way to do this. My gut was telling me there's a better way to do this. So I decided, okay, I want all of my leaders. I want everyone on my team, because even if you're not a leader, you're going to be a leader if you want to be a leader. If you want to be a leader, you're going to be a leader. So I want them to understand that I don't get my information from any magical secret source. I get my information where everybody else does, in the corporate page. So I thought, if corporate is already posting their stuff, why do I need to copy and paste it? And then there's a part of me that's like, well, because you've always done it. Well, because there might be people that don't see the corporate page. Well, you know what? If someone doesn't tune in to the corporate page of the company that they're working with, are they really dialed in anyway? Is there really anything I can do? And if they saw it on my page, is it really going to fire them up? No. So the big stuff, yeah, I'll share it. But, and like the once a month, all the monthly special, whatever's going on, the campaign for the month, yeah, I'll share that. But I have more to offer than that. And so instead of me spending so much time doing busy work, I'm going to spend my time doing what only I can do. And that is show up and be me and be a coach. So that's what I decided to do. When I am giving to my team, I am giving my whole heart and soul. I am not giving distracted or whatever. I am putting 100% of my energy, my intention into my team. So then I decided, okay, I'm going to go live for an hour on Mondays, Wednesdays, and then Friday Facebook Live. They can find me here answering Q&A, during the week, and what are new presenters and all that stuff. Okay. Very scary, guys, because it's the first time in 7.5 years that I've done something different. But I kept hearing over and over through podcasts and through books that I was reading that what you've done in the past got you where you're at now. And I know this because I've said this to you. It's true. What you've done in the past got you to where you're at right now. What you do today will get you to where you want to go. Now, if where you want to go is where you is, then keep doing what you've been doing. But if where you want to go is somewhere that you've never been, you need to do something different, or you need to do more of what you've been doing. Sometimes when you're trying to build and you're trying to promote, it's just quantity. If you do 3 affiliates a month, well, look at where your business is. If you did 6 affiliates a month, your business would do better. If you did 5 affiliates a week, your business would do better. But you got to figure out a way to streamline it. You got to figure out a way that like, for example, if you're doing 3 affiliates a month, and you feel like it's taking up a lot of your time, how could you be more efficient with your time? Would doing 6 affiliates be more work? Would it be double the work? It's actually not double the work because you already have what you're going to say. It's a lot of copying and pasting. It's not necessarily double. It's only like maybe 1.5 times, you know? Does that make sense? Yeah. So I have found that when I follow my gut, it's never wrong. Now, doesn't mean it's always pretty. It doesn't mean that I wasn't scared to do this on my team page because, again, I've never done it before. There's no way. I kept trying to figure out, is there a way for me to like test it before I just throw it out to the world? Because then what if I throw it out to all these, you know, tens of thousands of women and then it doesn't work? Ooh, what do I do? Well, you know what? It's just life. And I tell you all the time, jump in the deep end of the pool. When you start your business, if you think to yourself, and I thought to myself, so I know this, okay? I thought, well, if I just maybe try it a little and see how it'll go before I dump everything I have into this business, because then if it doesn't work, I'm going to be embarrassed. Well, guess what? And it doesn't work. You have to give it everything you have if you want it to have the potential to work. If you dabble, if you dip a toe in, if you dip a toe in the pool, you're never going to learn to swim. You got to jump in, you got to figure it out. You got to learn to laugh at yourself. If something screws up, you just say, oh, well. Like I did a virtual Empower Rally last Saturday, a training, if you're not with Unique. And I did it by myself. And because it was like, it really was the first week of January, you know, because when kids were back in their school or whatever, you know, their online school and all that. So it was a wild and woolly week. So I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. Plus, I mean, what I am able to do on Zoom at this moment blows my mind that I'm able to do it and figure it out. Because again, with Zoom, can you dip your toe in a Zoom? Can you just do a little bit of a Zoom? No, you Zoom or you don't Zoom. Okay, it's the same with your business. You do your business or you don't do your business. So I had to jump in and share my screen and it wasn't working and you could hear audio, you couldn't see the video. Like there was just stuff happening. But guess what? We laughed. Nobody died. We had a good time. And do you know how many messages I got from people who said that it gave them more confidence in their business because I screwed up so much? Hey, guys, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. All right? Yeah. So don't be afraid. Your intuition is trying to tell you something. Please listen to it. And like I said, take some time after we do these Friday Facebook Lives just to sit and write down your thoughts because your intuition is probably open and speaking to you at that moment. Just write some thoughts down and then revisit those thoughts because great ideas will start to grow. I have a phrase, making it up as you grow. That's what I do. I make it up as I grow. And you can make it up as you grow because really that's what we all do. We make it up as we grow. Same as, okay, I saw this video on Facebook. Was it Facebook? Maybe it was TikTok. I have a really bad habit of getting on TikTok. I go to bed. Again, my intuition is telling me, don't open TikTok when you go to bed. But I love it because it makes me laugh, like laugh out loud. Oh, and it's funny. I have a story within a story within a story. Just stick with me if you're new here. So I never realized this, but when my husband and I started dating, we were watching a movie and I started laughing out loud. And he looked at me and he goes, oh my gosh, you never laugh out loud. Like, I think that I'm a comedian. Okay. And I love to laugh and I love comedies. I love witty stuff. But then I started realizing he's right. When I'm watching Seinfeld, for example, one of my all-time favorite shows, I sit there with a smile on my face, but I don't laugh out loud. Like some people will see something and start laughing. I don't. It has to really, really hit me. Now, because I have a story wrapped within a story wrapped within a story, this is how I lose my train of thought. So wait, that led me into Darren. It led me into I like to, oh, TikTok. God, I'm so proud. I got back to it. TikTok makes me laugh out loud, like hysterical crying. So sometimes at night I'll go to bed and I'll hear my phone and I'll look over and it's my sister and she sent me a TikTok. And my intuition is saying, Sherry Brown, you go to bed right now. You do not open TikTok. But I don't always listen. An hour later, there I am. But I have laughed and had a good time, but now I'm tired and I've lost an hour of sleep. Okay. I remembered the TikTok story, but what was before that? I don't know. I was talking about intuition. I love TikTok. It makes me giggle, and I don't even know. I know. Did I say her name was Julie? How'd you know her name was Julie, Tammy? That's so funny. How'd you know that was my sister? Schitt's Creek is one of my favorite shows. I crack up, but internally I crack up. I don't like laugh out loud. TikTok makes me laugh out loud. It was intuition. I feel like there was some other point that I was making there because that doesn't feel like it was enough of a point that I would go off into it. I need a notebook right here just to keep track of what I'm telling you, okay? Now, I'm going to tie your intuition into trainings. Back in the day when we all started, and I know here at Unique, when we all started, there was no training. We were aggravated by it, okay? Oh, we were aggravated. Where's the training? Where's the training? Where's the training? Well, the company was growing so fast. It's all they could do to get the mascaras shipped out. Nobody had time to sit and develop a training. Okay. But again, goes back to the aggravation at the beginning of my show here that I was telling you about. What ended up happening because we were aggravated, we started developing our own training, thinking, all right, I'm just going to do this until they get their training rolling, and just in the meantime. Little did we know, because we were the first direct sales company to use social media exclusively, little did we know at the time that when it comes to training, it really needs to come, when it comes to training for social media, and building a business on social media, it really needs to come from the bottom up. You can't have people sitting in a corporate office telling you how to run your business on social media if they are not running a business on social media, right? So that aggravation ended up launching our company into hypergrowth, and the rest is history. So aggravation is a very good guiding force. It's information. So now we have so much training. There is more training than you could ever absorb in a lifetime, myself included. This was part of what was holding me back from doing this whole idea with my team page in the beginning, because I kept thinking, gosh, everybody has too much training. I don't want to add to that. The more you're in trainings, the less you're doings. You need to be in doings more than in trainings. You see what I'm saying? Because first of all, if you were doing, let's say you want to learn how to do affiliates. Okay, you decide you're going to do 5 affiliates every week. You're going to do 20 in 1 month. At the end of that month, you are going to know more about affiliates than probably anything you could have learned in a training. Doesn't mean you may have a question and you go look for a training that would answer that question or that would give you some ideas, but it's specific training that you are searching for, Okay. So I would say if you are overwhelmed, and it is very easy to get overwhelmed, I am overwhelmed myself. I have signed up for memberships and courses and classes because I get so excited when I see all this stuff. So I get so excited, but then what happens? Now that thing that excited me makes me feel pressure. So, because I hate to waste, well, I don't want to waste money. I don't waste, well, I don't like to waste time. I just don't like to be wasteful. And it feels wasteful to me. But everything else feels like a priority over that. See, I mean, I don't know. I probably have 12 courses that I've signed up for. What am I doing with them? Nothing. Then I get the emails reminding me. Oh my God. So when it comes to you, when it comes to me and our business, this is how I'm handling this whole overwhelmed situation. Okay. I get out my planner and I set aside a block of time every week. 1 hour, 2 hours if you can. To just focus on one training. Like this Friday Facebook Live, this could be your weekly inspo. This could be your weekly, like, tune in, check in, inspiration. Set aside 45. I go for 30 minutes every week here. Set aside 30 to 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour, right? 15 minutes after we're done here, maybe 30 minutes. So set aside from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time. Because when I'm done here, you're going to get your cutie notebook and your cutie pen, and you're going to just dump all your thoughts out. And those thoughts, some of them might be, I feel behind. I have too many trainings. I'm overwhelmed. I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Get it out so you can see it. And when you see it, start crossing things out. Start deciding, okay, if you have a lot of trainings that you want, do you want to do them or you feel like you have to do them? There's a big difference. Do the ones you want to do. Because I know that if I take an hour a week and I set aside an hour, but I also know if I find an extra hour somewhere, I can always add in more, but at least an hour a week for these courses. I'm going to feel good about it because I'm actually taking advantage of something that I already paid for. I'm learning something new that excites me. When I'm learning something new, I'm not only learning that one thing, I'm not only learning that one thing, but while I'm learning that one thing, it's given me ideas that tie into my business. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever noticed that? Like sometimes you'll be like, oh my God, that's a great idea. Oh, I could do that in my business. Wait, I could do this. Like, so the beautiful thing about online trainings is you can pause it. If you're in person, can you just pause for a second? I gotta write this down. You can pause it and you go, oh, I can do this. And you set your timer and you do an hour. At the end of that hour, you're going to feel so accomplished. You're going to feel like you have taken your power back for your business. Look, corporate has lives that are fantastic, but and I'm including my own trainings in this as well. Know where it's a resource. You don't have to tune into everything. It's a resource for you when and if you want to check it out. If there's a live that is a weekly corporate live and they're making announcements, they're going to post about those announcements when the live is over. So you don't always have to watch unless you have some free time or you're doing laundry and you want to watch. But take your power back. Don't let the tail wag the dog. You are the dog. You wag the tail. You decide when you're wagging your tail. You decide what you're doing in your business and what benefits you. Because if you are stressed out of your mind, you're working another full-time job, you got homeschooling kids, and the world feels crazy to you right now, this is all you need to do. Find new customers, sell to your new customers, create relationships with your new customers. That's it. Forget me. forget the team page, forget everything else. Now, if you're a leader and you have a team page to run, then you show up in the morning and you say, you do a really quick live. Because here is the thing, when you do a live, you're really connecting with people. But you can do a live, or you can just type it out and you say, hey guys, how's everybody? Crazy busy over here. So here's what I'm doing today. I'm just doing things that move the needle in my business, and I am just looking for new affiliates today. I'm posting in my current affiliates, and my goal is to find 10 new customers a week. Whatever. Shoot for 10. See what happens. Maybe get more. Maybe get less. Maybe you find a new way to do it, right? Maybe then you start to think, I need to find a way to meet new customers. Okay, I've been doing affiliates. I need to hone my affiliate. Okay, I'm going to go search for affiliate training. You go and you find the specific resource and you know where to find it. You either come here, you go to your corporate page, you go to your team page, your uplines page, you go to YouTube, you Google it, whatever. But you take control of it instead of just feeling whipped around. Make sense? All right. Keep it simple, Carolyn. Yes, and save them and watch later. How many of you, okay, my save folder is like my Pinterest folders. I save and save and save and save and save. And when do I ever go back to it? I don't. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Oh, Lucia from Italy. Oh, I miss Italy. I want to be there. I'm supposed to be in Italy. I was supposed to be in Italy last year. Cancel. Supposed to be in Italy in this month. Cancel. Now we're going in June with my daughter's school. They're singing at the Vatican. So I need COVID to wrap it up because I need to see my baby girl singing at the Vatican. That's all I have to say. Have to or want to? Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't be, Christy says, I totally agree. Just getting started and so overwhelmed. Don't be overwhelmed. Please don't be overwhelmed. But I know, I get it. Okay. Overwhelm is just lack of a plan. Overwhelm is lack of a plan. So make a plan. Make a plan. Take a few moments right now. We're going to wrap it up. Take 10 minutes, if that's all you have, and just start dumping anything that's in your brain. And it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be a complete sentence. And it doesn't even have to be about your business. Whatever's in your brain, get it out on paper. Clear the cobwebs. Get it out on paper. Okay? What I like to do, I get it out on paper, and then I go through and everything in life is one of two things, either things you can control or things you cannot control. If you can't control it, cross it out. Dump, cross. Dump it out, cross it out. Circle the things that light you up and bring you joy. Focus on those. The more joy you have in your life, the more energy you'll have in your life, the more stuff you'll get done, the more you'll attract more joy to your life. Okay? Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. You can find me here every single Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Please sprinkle this into your team pages, on your personal walls, whatever. I am currently, I've told you guys, I'm working on a book. And it's new territory for me. I mean, I wrote a book. I had a blog that got turned into a book in 2011. Totally different than this. But along with the book, there will be, I'll have a newsletter, and I'm just finding new ways to connect with you guys. I'm working on my chat bot. I have a lot of your emails, but stay tuned because I'll have some fun announcements as soon as I get everything figured out. But it'll be a great newsletter to just kind of recap any trainings that I've done. Again, it could be a resource. So if you miss a training that I do, you'll just get a list with links and like once a month, and just save that in a folder. Go back to it. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend. Do something beautiful for yourself, would you please? Even if it's just, you got 15 minutes for a bubble bath, do something fun. All right. I love you. Bye.